family. This is Janet from Basic Organization. Thanks for joining us today. Today I have a special guest, the Listful Thinker, Dena. She has created a product called Listful Thinking. Dena, how did you think of this?
Well, my background was actually in nursing. I was an RN for many years, and then I quit nursing to be a stay-at-home mom for 15 years. My kids grew up, and then I just wanted to rejoin the workforce and wasn't quite sure what to do. Started networking, trying to figure out what I wanted to be when I grow up. And just really looked at my strengths and weaknesses. My strengths being organization and detail, and I really just like making a difference in people's lives and making, just really helping people. So I started networking and met a graphic designer, and just started, it was just a fluky idea to put all my lists that I collect and put them in a book and try to help people keep track of all the details in their life.
Well, I've known you for a little while through networking, and I mean, it's amazing how much is in this book, what you've come up with. And as an organizer, I find that sometimes that's what you need, is that little bit of structure to say, like, oh yeah, I need to know that. I need to communicate that with other people. So tell us about your product.
Okay. So it's basically a book of lists to keep track of every single detail of your life. But what I really focus, there are 64 lists that you can divide into 10 chapters. But what I'm really focusing on now is, if anyone's ever been the executor of an estate, I try to make that process much easier. It's such a nightmare to try and be the executor of an estate, and even if there's a will and you know where all the important papers are, there are so many more details you need to know.
Yes.
And most people, when they're an executor, they spend weeks, months, or even years trying to figure out all the details of what they need to know. Where's all the papers? What are they even looking for? I don't want to throw anything away by accident. And so they go through every single paper and file and cabinet and box wondering, am I missing anything, or have I found anything? So what I do is I try to make all those, that whole process easier by having everything on paper and all in one place, accessible, with all the answers. Not just where's the money and what insurance do you have, but all the little details. What credit cards do you have and what are they linked to? Who do you hire on a regular basis and how do you contact them? Genealogy information. People tend not to put that sort of stuff in the will. It might be, in a box in the attic, and no one's going to know about it. It's going to get thrown away. So things like that you just want to have on paper. So if something could happen to a person, you can say every single thing that you need to know is written on paper right here in this file.
Yeah.
All questions answered.
Yeah, it's really for an older generation. They're much more comfortable with paper, from my experience, but also even a younger person, just to have it written down, to say a young family, that husband and wife can both find that information, or the babysitter, or whatever, that you don't have to share your digital information with everyone, in order to be able to communicate things with people. Right. My thought is, it's a great, I'm kind of assisting my mother in her older age, to go through this with her as an exercise, so that when I have to know these things, I know exactly where everything is. Yeah.
And you can put medical information, even if someone's just going through, a medical situation, you can have all of your, doctors, all your lab work, all your lab tests, have everything in one place.
I think the idea of just having the structure there for people. There are people like us that are super organized and able to just create it ourselves, but just to have the structure there for everyone else, to just be able to, they just fill it in. It's just fabulous, just fabulous. And so tell me, because I know you have a thought on the paper versus digital.
Right. I do believe in writing everything down, as opposed to putting it online. I just think it makes things accessible. If things are online, it's not so accessible. I mean, even with all the cybersecurity issues that are going on now, what if you have everything online and your accounts were hacked or whatever? Then the information is just not there. Or what if internet service is down? Or what if I've heard stories of someone putting all their important information in an email and somehow accidentally that email was deleted. I mean, or someone was, blocked out of their computer or whatever. There's so many situations where, and people have so many accounts and so many things to keep track of. If you have it online, it's not necessarily all accessible to the person that needs to find it.
At every moment.
At every moment, exactly. You need, security questions and all the passwords or whatever. This way, it's hard to. I mean, it's just definitely hard to find everything if it's online. The paper, I just think, is so accessible. It's the backup we all need. Anyone can see it. And no robber is going to go in your house and want to see that folder. It's not like
that's true.
Nobody really wants.
There's nothing wrong with taking the paper and scanning it and putting it on digital and having that available as well.
Sure.
But again, for the older generation, they're just so much more comfortable with paper too.
Right. And also, I've heard that 1 in 10 people has missing money out there, and it's all because people aren't organized. If people just have it written down, available to the family, that shouldn't be an issue. There shouldn't be money that's just unclaimed because people don't know it's there.
Okay. Well, congratulations. I think it's a great product. But please tell people where they can find you.
My website is www.listfulthinker, Listful thinker@gmail.com.
Okay, and I will put that information in the comments. Please comment, ask any questions for Dena if you have any, then we'll answer them for you. And if you had enjoyed this video, please follow the Facebook page or find us on basicorganization.com. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Janet.
Thank you, Dena.